Ever wanted to play as a villain killing the Justice League? If you said no, I kinda understand. The premise didn't sound that interesting to me, but I will admit that Suicide Squad actually surprised me in many ways. Hi, my name is Phantom, and these are my thoughts on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. First things first, this game looks beautiful. Rocksteady did an amazing job making a good looking Metropolis, and it's a high graphic one at that. I especially love the character models, which definitely got the most love for nearly every character. These character models are a huge step up. You can also customize them nearly however you like. This game has little options for customization, but it was enough to spend around 30 minutes setting up everyone's outfits out of the squad. Anyways, in a game like this, the real key is its combat. This looter shooter has pretty impressive combat that only got stale and dull once I got to a mission type that I hated, and sadly, I'm not gonna lie, I hated probably most of them. I want to say I hated around 80% of them. Especially the awful boss battles. They didn't feel satisfying at all. But when you're messing up large loads of small enemies, it's easy to just get kill hungry and forget about your objective. And moving around these missions is really a highlight. The way you move around Metropolis with all of the characters is pretty satisfying, especially with King Shark, but especially not with Harley Quinn. But maybe that's just my opinion. Another highlight is the story and the characters. Sure, the story lacks a lot of sense, but it's fun, which is what mattered to me more. Sometimes it would drag, mostly because of character inconsistencies. I totally said that word correctly. Forget about it. But it's just the fact that cutscenes feel very dead. That'll be my main negative. They have music, characters, but I think a lack of ambiance makes so many cutscenes seem dull or like something you shouldn't pay attention to. Almost like a side quest in an RPG. But luckily the voice actors all sound very outstanding. I can't call a single performance here bad. And the base 4 seem like they have tons of chemistry, which is great considering they are your teammates. Sadly, they have a little complex going on in the story where they have like a little Guardians of the Galaxy connection moment, which seemed very odd for our group of characters here. But luckily, I think it worked well enough to make them pretty great. Anyways, moving on to music, it's a different story. The music felt off. During a live stream, I mentioned that it sounds like a soundtrack of a 2000s mobile game. It lacks creativity and just sounds dull. Like think, I don't know, think like Pixel Gun 3D versus something as peak as Angry Birds. I don't, I don't know if that makes sense, but basically, I just feel like only a few triumphant tracks actually shined here. And the performance of the game was spotty. The game has crashed on me multiple times, and I get plenty of frame dips, which is very upsetting since I've seen better looking games run insanely better. At least the multiplayer made it better. I did run through the whole game with some new friends, and it never lagged much, and it never crashed either. Or I mean, the multiplayer servers didn't crash. But I will say that the game-breaking bugs would happen to all of us if it was only happening to one of us. Which is weird, and I don't even get how that works. Anyways, if you're wondering, I do recommend Suicide Squad, but only if you're a fan of this genre of shooting and getting lots of random loot that barely makes a difference to playstyle. I give it a 7 out of 10. It's fun and funny, and it also makes you feel like games can feel more simple again, and a great experience with friends. If you want the game, I'll leave a link in the description section. Any questions or concerns will be answered in the comments below. If you enjoyed the review, please drop a like, and if you want more content like this, please subscribe. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Also, keep doing great things. You're good at them. Bye.